Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about another topic related to shell script, where we will learn how we can create a shell script with the help of built-in function. Not the function, but built-in as a keyword. I'll tell you why we use built-in, but just before that, what I am going to show you is a script where what we will do, we will use the built-in, then we will run that script, and after that I'll explain you each and everything in a simpler terms. For that I have noted down a couple of information on a notepad, theoretical things, so that we will discuss in order to understand, because maybe some of you have heard about the built-in function in rpgle, right? So don't try to relate those things here, because built-in is bit different thing here. I'll explain you each and everything in a simpler way. So to explain this thing, what I'll do now, I'll show you the script that we are going to use for here. So let me write here work lnk enter. So it will open this work with object link screen. Here if I do page down, you will see there is one directory that I always use for my development purpose. So here I'm taking option 5 here. Then we have one file sharmit.sh. Now on this submit.sh, this file is already a executable file. If you don't know how to make your shell script executable, then I request you to go and please check out the previous session, because there we have already discussed how to make your shell script executable. Okay, so for now I'm just taking option 2 here, and I'm assuming that you have this file executable. And here we have noted down a multi-line comment just for the introduction purpose. So you can see here, first thing is presenter name, which is presented by Sharmit. Then we have session name, which is built-in shell script. Now we will try to understand what is built-in. Is this a function or is this anything else? So to explain this, I'll make 10, not for 10 line, just insert 5 lines, okay? 5 blank line and enter. So here what we will do, we will write built-in echo texture myth. Okay, so this is just a text. So this is the only which I want to show you in the script. That's it. Other thing we will discuss theoretically. Why? I'll tell you. So let's copy this, but you can use this built-in with any command. So let me copy this path, pressing F3 for save and exit again. Now we will write here qsh for Qshell, and here we will write the script path, which is /home/sharmit /tech sharmit/sharmit.sh and enter. So once I hit enter, it prints the text Sharmit. Now you may be thinking, then what is the difference between built-in and the normal echo? Because it is printing the same thing, right? Yes, you are right, because same thing, like what I'm trying to say here is, let's say if same thing I run it here, then what is the difference? We are using both the things in the same manner, right? This in the first line we are using built-in, but in second line we are not using built-in. Then what is the advantage? Let's see. If I try to run this again, which is a /home/sharmit/tech sharmit/sharmit.sh and enter. So you can see both are providing the same output. Now to understand the difference, now to understand the meaning of actual built-in keyword or built-in statement, I'll show you some theoretical points, and it will clear you your all doubts regarding the built-in. So let's discuss on session B. All right, now think of a built-in like your toolbox. In order to explain it in easier way, I'm explaining like this only. Okay, so think of a built-in like your toolbox. Imagine the shell, bash, zsh, or anything other than this as your toolbox for working on the computer. Built-in commands are like the tools that are ready inside the toolbox, ready to use. They are part of the shell itself. Okay, so when you are suppose you are working on a system, computer system, and there you are using bash, Qshell, right? All these type of shell, and then this built-in is a part of your shell itself. Okay, so just hypothetically just assume this is a toolbox which you are using while working on a computer, and then whatever things you are needing from that, it's present in your toolbox itself. Okay, so they are part of shell script. They are the part of the shell script itself. To explain in better way, let's move to the second point. Built-in function, built-in commands are faster. Built-in commands are already there because we know that it is like tools present in our toolbox. Using them in a quicker than going out to find separate tool external program. Think think of grabbing a screwdriver from your toolbox versus having to run to the hardware store for one. I think now it's simple for you, right? When you are using built-in, then it means the tool which you want. For example, if you want screwdriver, so screwdriver is in your toolbox, you can simply pick from there and you can start working on it, right? But if it is not there, that means it is an external program. So in that case, we are supposed to visit the tool box or a hardware store. From there we are supposed to brought the screwdriver and then start working on it. So it will take time, right? That's why built-in command are faster. If you are using built-in with any of the command, it will work faster and it is quicker. Okay, fine. Then we have no need to search for them. With the built-in commands, you don't have to worry about where they are located on your computer. The shell know exactly where to find them, just like you know where to find the hammer in your toolbox. Okay, so if you are using built-in, then there is no need to search for the tools because shell is aware of it, right? Because shell is considering it uh, as a part of, it's a part of shell script itself, shell itself, right? That's why with built-in function you don't have to worry about uh, where they are located on your computer. The shell knows exactly where to find them, just like you know where to find the hammer in your toolbox. Then we have avoid confusion with the similar name. Sometimes there might be a program with the same name as built-in command. Using built-in in front of the command name, make sure that you are using the one that are already in a shell toolbox. Okay, so let's say we have two. For example, we have two programs, PGM1 and PGM2. Both are having same name, PGM1. Okay, one is in your shell and one is in is your outside program. So in that case, you can see sometimes there might be a program with the same name as built-in command. Using built-in in front of the command name makes sure that you are using the one that are already in a shell toolbox. Access the real built-in if hidden. What it means, if you create a function or alias with the same name as built-in command, built-in helps you to get original built-in tool instead of your custom one. It's like having a special key to unlock the real tool in your toolbox even if something else is covering it. Okay, so with this you can access the real built-in if it is hidden. I hope these all examples and these theoretical concept are enough to make the concept clear that why we are using built-in command. So in short, you can say it is used to make it is used to process the commands faster. If you are using this, then it all the things will be considered that as a part of shell itself. Okay, or if you are not clear with these things, then no problem, like this is just a theoretical session, and maybe like when you are using it in actual projects or in actual program, then it will give you the more clear picture. Okay, but overall we have discussed why we are using it, how we are using it. So it doesn't matter like whether you are using it for any script or any program, like it will work as expected and it will faster your system or your script. Clear? So always like keep these example in mind, like you can consider it as a toolbox of your system which you are using while working on a computer. So and they are all the part of the shell itself. So it will make it very clear, like the example we discussed related to screwdriver. So if you have screwdriver in your toolbox, it will not take that much time. But if you are going to visit market to brought some tool screwdriver and then you starting working on it, then it will give you the it will take your time, right? So with this simple example, I think the picture is clear, like why we are using this built-in command in order to make the script faster. Okay, so yeah, that's all for this session, and practically we have already discussed how to use this built-in keyword whenever it is needed. So you can simply put built-in in front of the actual command. Okay, so yeah, that's all for today. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching TechSharmit.